Alright, guys. So, let me just show you what we're working with here. This is our last part, and they all have, it looks like the same exact thing. I mean, they all have the same thing, they all have the same thumbnail. I just want to go with D-Team. I'm hoping that I don't have to go through all of these and that they just be the same exact one. But you never know, I might just have to fucking go through them because different perspectives, but I don't know. Final decision. I'm hoping I don't. Really hoping I don't. Because I don't get time. Time is not on my side. I'm tired, man, by the way. I'm tired. I'm tired and I don't have time.
I knew it. Looks like the memories we regained are true after all.
I might have to go through all of them. God damn it.
All in the same place. Then...
Okay. Maybe I shouldn't. Thank God.
Carlos!
Akane. Junpei.
Yeah, I still don't understand what
Amira,
the beating up
Amira.
is.
And you're Sean, right? Carlos, what happened?
Proof of friendship.
Anyway, what are you guys doing here?
According to the schedule, C-Team and Q-Team should both still be asleep.
We took a page out of your book and did what you did. We used the cards to keep the bracelet needle from injecting us.
So, does that mean?
Yeah, I remember everything.
I do too. Junpei and I as well.
Over the past few hours, we got back the memories we forgot.
Well, to be more accurate, it's more like we accessed the morphogenetic field and downloaded all of them.
Then you have the other history's memories too?
Yes.
Then you're like us.
But why? Hold up. Eric and I are different.
Yeah. We didn't gain memories from other histories.
Then neither of you got injected?
No. We're the same as Carlos and the others.
I told them. Maybe I'll start from the beginning. First, so I could run the program in the Force Quit box, I accessed the central control computer. Then, I briefly turned off the communication network. That way, I stopped the surveillance cameras from sending any data to Zero. I didn't want Zero to catch on to what we were doing.
And that's when Sean let us in on the truth of what's going on here.
We went over to the transporter room and picked up 2 cards. Before the injection, we each slipped one between our wrist and bracelet.
Okay. Now you two make sense. But what about you, Sean?
Well, you probably already know, but I'm a robot. Being injected does nothing to me.
Then
Every time the time limit approached, I was forced to go into sleep mode. Then my memories from the previous 90 minutes were deleted. I didn't want that to happen, so... You remember me saying I accessed the computer? Well, I hacked my own system too.
He said he managed to cancel the force sleep and delete functions.
What about C-Team then?
We couldn't interrupt the surveillance cameras, so we had to be sneaky instead.
First, Carlos pushed me down and climbed on top of me.
He what? It was just an act. I was only pretending to do it.
Carlos used that moment to whisper in my ear. He said to go to the transporter room and grab the cards in there.
But if I just let her go like that, it looks suspicious. So Junpei and I stayed behind to get Zero's undivided attention. I casually invited Junpei to the power room. You can see the results of our conversation.
You should have told me what was up.
If I had, then Zero would have figured it out. You look like you'd be a crap actor.
No wonder why I was
And
completely and utterly
after that?
confused.
We met Akane in the lounge. We hid from the cameras and each got a card from her.
Sorry, but could I get confirmation on something? Everyone knows what all happened in the other histories, right?
So then you know that Pi is actually our daughter and Delta
Even you,
is their
Mira,
son.
Eric?
Didn't Eric say so earlier? Sean told us everything.
But wait. Why?
Why what?
Why do we know about the other histories?
Well, that's probably...
You want to know?
Q? Or maybe it's actually Zero.
You are free to call me by my given name, which is Delta.
That's your son.
There's no need to look so threatening. You were the one who named me, Diana. It doesn't matter. I shall answer your question. Carlos, Akane, Junpei, Diana, Phi, and Sigma. All 6 of you know that you are shifters, correct? Think back on your path to this very moment. Did you arrive at this history by following a normal flow of time?
Nope.
No, of course you didn't. You jumped in from another history using your shift abilities. And it wasn't just this once. You have been shifting back and forth many, many times. From one point in space-time to another. You boldly took chances, much like jumping from one tree branch to another. You have forgotten that fact, perhaps as a result of the medicine, or as one of the side effects of shifting. Regardless, your memories have been kept firmly intact within the morphogenetic field. It is simply that the 6 of you regained the memories of those times. One small trigger, and the levee preventing you from remembering collapsed. Sean is a similar case. However, his thought center is located within the quantum computer. So I suppose it's slightly different from you.
What about me and Mira?
You are both like me, in that we do not have the ability to shift.
You don't?
I have another power instead. The power to mind hack.
What the fuck?
Mind hack?
I am able to read other people's minds.
Oh, Dane, please tell me. Tell me what I'm thinking right now. You wanna know what I'm thinking? What the fuck is this game trying to do to me?
I know exactly what Phi is trying to do right now. Step away from that device, Phi.
Then, when we blocked the injection,
I saw through your ruse.
Then why did you...
I wanted all of you to play the final decision game.
The final decision game?
I find human decisions fascinating.
Alright, so your son turned out to be a murderer.
Specifically,
Just like the whole 6 billion thing.
that occurs as a result. I already mentioned that I am unable to shift. But after looking inside millions of minds, I learned one thing. There are people in this world with the ability to jump between histories. That shifters exist. Hence, why I know so much about these parallel worlds.
You did all this? Because you were curious?
When a person does something significant, it's difficult to boil the reason down to one word. Their motives are often very complex. It is the same now. To fulfill several objectives, it was necessary to trap all of you in here.
So why did you do it?
You want to know?
Why are you willing to kill your mom and dad? And
It is
sister?
So you give birth to Phi and myself, Diana.
What do you mean?
Phi and I are the children of Diana and Sigma.
Phi is...
Wait. They're children?
I like how every one of them is just in shame, other than the ones... I like how Phi, Sigma, and Diana are all just ashamed.
2029. Phi and I were born in this shelter. This was another history, of course. Shortly after, the atomic data that makes up our bodies was transported to April 1904. The transporter was located in a German research facility at that time. Our bodies reconstructed and regenerated the export pods.
Well then why I can understand why you're so old, but what about Phi?
That would mean you're...
She was supposed to go to like 2008.
I'm 124.
You're joking.
But Phi is...
A German researcher sent her to 2008. Records indicate that she was part of an experiment.
you're saying Phi jumped back in time from 2029 to the year 1904? And then forward again to 2008?
Technically, what was sent both times was simply the data makeup of Phi's body.
I heard that in 2008,
device was being studied in an American facility.
That's when an old couple who were researchers took me in.
We've gone off topic. But yes, that was one of the major goals. Everything that occurred here helped create Phi and myself. And when I say that, I am including all of the other histories. If I hadn't trapped the group of you here,
I would not
then Phi
exist.
and I would have never been born in our current forms.
Your current forms?
Sean, you should already know about epigenetics. You see, environmental factors determine which switches are activated within the genetic code. Reproductive cells are the same. Or perhaps I should say that the reproductive cells are the ones most affected.
Oh, I get it. That's why you made Diana and Sigma play the decision game.
What do you mean?
By backing them into a crisis situation, he caused an epigenetic change within their reproductive cells. I think that's why their children were born with unique powers.
Gold Star. This is the reason I have my mind-hacking abilities. Phi was affected as well. You were born a shifter.
This game is just
GT,
all sorts of what the fuck.
Do you recall what was written on your wall?
I don't.
When a curious hate oozes calamity.
And rearranging the letters gives you...
No way. What you choose can materialize us.
Oh, our decisions will bring you to life.
That is why the decision games were held. So that the Phi and me, here now, would materialize exactly the way we are.
No, but... Okay, so I get why you had to have Diana and Sigma go through life or death decisions. But the rest of us had nothing to do with...
I already told you. My motives are complex.
What? Wait, there's more?
Holy shit, I'm gonna be sitting here for a half an hour and I don't have that kind of time.
Fuck you, you goddamn old man!
Fine, no!
Have I ever mentioned that Phi is one of my favorite characters? God damn it, Eric always gets the motherfucking gun! I hate this game!
You may be right.
What?
Diana, take this. Put it in. Your bluebird, too.
It's ready.
Verified. Key items were set. Executing Force Quit program. 10 minutes until explosion.
What the fuck, man?
What?
Oh no!
The hell?
All Phi's
What is
fault.
this?
Hey, answer me! What's with that announcement?
Must I explain? This shelter will soon explode. You've worked so hard only to turn on this facility's self-destruct mechanism.
Sean, access the central control computer.
It's no use. Once the Force Quit program has been activated, there is no possible way for you to reverse it.
Then what can we do?
I will tell you two good things. First, I suggest checking behind the bar counter.
Oh. Oh, no!
Why would you?
Gab's been...
Why?
Did you kill Gab?
Yes, with the shotgun you're holding. There wasn't much life left in him anyway.
Why'd you kill Gab? What did he do wrong? He's a dog.
You monster!
I never expected to hear that coming from you, Sean.
So what's the other thing? You had two things to tell us.
How is killing Gab a good thing?
We already know that.
But I've not told you everything about it. Reading other people's thoughts isn't the only thing I can do with mind hacking.
Well, it's called mind hacking for a reason. I understood that you could probably implement things.
But I am able to control someone's body as I wish.
Oh, that's not good. Like
This.
Eric, because he's an asshat.
Eric, why?
He just
No,
explained
for
why.
real, my finger just...
Mind hacking.
Understand now. This is my...
Why'd you give birth to such an asshole?
So, let's begin. Your final decision game. You have two choices. One,
The timeline said that we only had one.
and wait to die. The other is... The other is...
Hey! What's the other option? What's the other option?
I don't know what the hell's happening in this game anymore.
Until explosion.
Well, what should we do? What about the X door?
And how exactly should we open it? Unless 6 people die, it's gonna stay closed. Or should we start killing each other now?
I killed Mira and Eric. There's 2 down.
I have an idea.
Which is?
Which doesn't include killing people. Darn it.
Going to shift, all of us, together.
Mira and Eric can't,
Hey,
though.
hold on. Like jumping to another history?
But Eric and
I'm sure it will be fine. Remember what I said? Human consciousness may be a result of quantum effects in the brain.
Oh, yeah. You said if certain conditions are met, we can also...
What are the conditions?
Death.
First, you need to be exposed to danger. And the other one is...
To be in the vicinity of a group of shifters.
I get it. We'll resonate, and then Mira and Eric can...
But which history are we going to jump to?
None of the similar histories will work. One team is likely to be dead after the vote.
And we can't shift if there are no bodies for us to jump to, right?
Then
Before you chose anything.
We need to jump to where all of us are alive.
When
Before
we're
any
all
decisions were
alive.
made.
Do you mean...
The history where we won the coin toss.
Minutes until explosion.
I'm not sure I get it all, but it's a good idea.
What are you saying? There's no way we could do that.
Why not?
shift isn't simply jumping into bodies in different histories.
Our consciousnesses swap places. Ours for theirs.
We'll be forcing our other selves into these bodies, and they'll die without knowing why.
Yeah, and what's wrong with that?
What?
Well, they're all living without a care off in another history, yeah? One time, they do the coin toss once and win? Don't you think that's unfair?
Mira, you're saying they, but we're talking about ourselves here.
Well, we should consider if those people really are us.
What does this game want from me?
If we assume that we here are the true versions, then the us in the other history are essentially strangers. Even more of a reason not to.
If we shift to that history, then we're tossing the others under the bus to save ourselves.
Why not just go to before the decision was made?
History have done nothing wrong. I mean, the only thing they did was win at a coin toss.
You could say the same for us. The only thing we did was lose a coin toss. Even so, we've had to go through so much shit. We've been forced to put our lives on the line.
Besides, aren't the bodies in the other histories ours anyway?
Then why should we second guess ourselves? Huh.
1 minute until explosion.
I don't know what the game wants from me.
We're out of time. I'll say it again. We have two choices. We can stay here and wait for our deaths, or survive by sacrificing our other selves in another history.
So that's what that bastard meant. Final decision game.
Game, please do it for me. Make the decision for me. You're not gonna make the decision for me. You're a bitch. Oh shit. I'm closing it because I really have a decision. I'm sorry, you're just staring at a blank screen, but we had 10 seconds and I didn't really think. I don't know if we should shift or we shouldn't. I know we're gonna have to eventually do both. I'm thinking, in a sense, I really feel like, honestly, we should shift because then we'd actually know everything. You know? Versus the other one that I accidentally got, where we didn't know a single thing. I don't like this decision. This is a hard one. What? I closed the DS and it did it! No! Well, my decision was accidentally made. I wonder what the game chose for me. Game chose explosion. Game chose big wide explosion. I didn't know it. As you guys saw, black screen. And that usually says pause. That usually says pause the damn game. Alright, hold on. I'll be right back and we're gonna fucking do it right. Alright guys, god damn it. We're gonna do it right, motherfuckers. Oh. Here. Let's see what happens if we do this and then we click shift. Just out of pure curiosity. Or does that pretty much just make the entire game irrelevant? I mean, I have to skip a lot of stuff. No, there should be one more. We still have one more ending. Oh, I get it. So that one just followed the don't. Yeah, that one just followed the don't shift one. Then we're gonna go to the coin toss where we won, and it's gonna have the final ending. Alright, let's actually click shift this time before my DS decides for me. Shift. Thanks, DS. Thanks, game. Usually games don't do that. Usually when you close a game on a DS, it's just like, oh, okay, pause the game. What the hell is happening? I'm so confused. Okay, there we go. Damn it. Had I had known, I wouldn't have just gone through that. Whatever. A minute and a half, you guys won't be able to get back. Pay off, too. And then after this, we'll be done with the game, and I'll be done recording, and I'll have videos for most of my vacation. And we killed the others, our other selves. Do you guys feel like shit?
I can't remember anything.
Oh, what the fuck? Really?
Me neither.
Neither can I.
Why wouldn't we remember anything?
Feels like I made a bet with someone, but
Someone?
What kind of bet?
Did we all forget what happened?
I don't understand why.
Could I ask all of you something? Who is this kid?
That's Sean. Oh, there we go. By the way, I just realized that I haven't done the three-way standoff, so I'm not quite let off the hook with this yet. Once we're done with this, I'll go ahead and do the three-way standoff, which you guys might have already seen, but I just remembered now. I remembered earlier and then forgot to do anything about it.
Did we do it?
Yep, you guys are all horrible people.
So I don't know the time, but
Judging by the position of the sun, it's probably noonish.
And the date?
How would I know?
Hey, Mira. Eric. Do you remember me?
Yeah.
I definitely remember you.
then we really did.
Oh, it must have worked.
And you killed your other selves.
Life
Hooray!
is unfair. Don't you think?
You bastard.
17 years ago, a snail traveled down a narrow path in the park. If that snail hadn't been there, perhaps all of you here would have lived a completely different life than you did. Just one small snail, and everyone's lives, even the world.
I understand the butterfly effect.
So, what's the big deal?
Would you just quit talking nonsense?
I'm so glad you were safe.
He's a dog.
course
I
we
like the
were.
dog, but
You all have shifted in from another history.
Whatever. We gotta call the cops.
And what exactly will that accomplish?
Isn't it obvious? We're throwing you in the slammer.
but he hasn't done anything in this history.
Murder.
Murder? I see. But I haven't killed anyone. Specifically, in this history, not a single person has died. I strongly doubt the police would listen.
But in the other histories, you...
Doesn't matter.
Did you not pay attention? I don't have the ability to shift. The only reason I know anything of those histories is because I mind-hacked you. In effect, the me you know is a different person than the one before you. Can I be charged for killing someone in another history? If so, then I'd say this world would be full of criminals of all kinds.
What about conspiracy to commit?
Yeah. I'm betting this history's got a bunch of dangerous machines and gimmicks all over the shelter.
Unfortunately, I have removed them all. You've slept for quite a while. Nothing is left in the shelter. No transporter, no quantum computer. Loaded into a truck and taken away. Sean is able to move right now due to radio signals received from a satellite. Why? Aren't you happy? I say again, in this history, not a single person has died. Vi and I exist, and there will never be an outbreak of Radical 6. There is only a bright future ahead for all of us. Is this not what you'd call a happy end?
But according to you, all of mankind will die if time passes and nothing is done.
Religious fanatic. A terrorist attack that sparks a nuclear war.
I heard this story. You said you released Radical 6 so that you could kill that person.
The me before you did not say that, but I can't deny it's true.
Radical 6 won't spread throughout the world in this history.
That means that fanatic guy won't die.
Wait, so now humans will go extinct?
Hey, where's that happy future you mentioned?
Interesting. Does that make you angry, Vi?
What?
If so, then we have a serious contradiction. I had prepared a future in another history where 2 billion would survive. But yet, you decided to jump to this history. That means you chose a future where humanity goes extinct, over 6 billion dead.
No, you're wrong, Delta. Nothing in the future has been determined yet. We'll shape the future with our own hands.
Huh. You said something I can get behind, Carlos.
I think so too.
I agree.
Okay, me too.
Mira.
Mira's a serial killer. Please, just...
The future has infinite
And Eric needs to get out of here.
If we work together, we can accomplish anything.
Well, then find that religious fanatic.
Humanity's gonna die out. Screw that.
definitely change that horrible future.
What's so funny?
Just that.
What the hell do you mean?
I'm sure I told you in another history that my motives are complex. Imagine, what if none of you had experienced the events that occurred in the shelter? You're so determined now to change the future. One of the goals of all of this was to get you into that frame of mind. It's all going according to plan, without a single casualty. I created a future where mankind will be saved. Does that upset you? Are you angry that your life was played with? Very well. I will give all of you one last choice.
Oh my god, no more choices.
With that gun there, you will be able to choose whether to kill me now or allow me to leave.
I don't want to kill anyone else, goddammit.
I won't use mind hacking on you. You are free to decide. Which shall it be?
I don't want to kill anyone. I'm
Pull
over
the
this.
trigger, or let me go. The fates of you, me, and mankind are all on the line. This is the decision game.
Ah. I'm not shooting. Okay, it's just gonna go right to credits. It's not even a decision. Or at least I think it's gonna be credits. Okay, there we go. Alright, so I'm going to actually let these play out since we are completely done with the game, and the only thing I have to do is go to the three-way standoff. But you guys don't need to hear me. I don't really know what to say. I love this game series, but this one is like the most mind fuckiest. It straight up has mind hacking in it. This guy straight up mind hacked me, and it's just like, and I'm tired, and I need to do so much shit before Tuesday morning. It's insane. I should be asleep right now, but I have to edit these videos and render them and then upload them, and oh my god, it's insane, man. And I'm not even talking about the game, but like I said, I don't know what else to say. I would turn up the sounds so that you guys could hear, but as you saw earlier, I turned it down, and I think by doing anything, it gets rid of the titles, the credits. I like this game. I like this entire series. Out of this entire series, though, I think Virtue's Last Reward is my favorite. Just because you can actually, like, jump from timeline to timeline. There's voice acting, just like this one. And even though I like the motion, like, cutscenes, like I thought I wasn't going to, but I do. Like, overall, story-wise, I think I like that one so much more because it doesn't completely and utterly mindfuck you. And even though it leaves you with a cliffhanger like, oh, it's you, and you don't know who the fuck the you is. Spoilers, obviously, but you should be playing the other game before you watch this one. You know, this one just straight up leaves it with a, do you want to kill him or do you not want to kill him? Do you know what happens or do you not know what happens? And at this point, I don't know anything. I don't know. Okay, we're gonna stop complaining now. I hope you guys all enjoyed, and I will see you in whatever I do next. But until then, guys, bye-bye! And we are back one last time to see if we can do this. Which I tried, but you guys won't see. I tried Sean and Sean didn't work, so I'm gonna try Delta. And if that doesn't work, I'll try Sean one last time. And if that doesn't work, then I will go to my handy dandy friend Google, who will just straight up tell me the answer. We're gonna kill Delta. And it accepted it. So there we go. Fourth option. Took the whole game. But we got it.
I'm really sorry.
Kind of like last minute, just like, if you did want to shoot him, here you go.
Sean, you...
Out of all your choices, you kill him?
Addendum Forska Nuska Ova. This is yet another destiny.
Perceptive end. Okay then. Just had to try it. Wasn't even that long, but you know. I'm sure I just tacked it on to the very last one, but had to see what it was. But or maybe nah, I wouldn't make it. I'm sorry, I'm just talking out loud. Alright, so until next time guys. Bye bye.